Hello and welcome! In this video we will go through the 8th chapter of the Dragonflight campaign called The Dreamer. I will tell you already that this chapter will consist of 2 videos because it's going to take over an hour. And as you know, I don't like videos that last over an hour. I picked out a moment to put the break in the video. But first, before we get into this chapter, let's check out the lore book on the previous chapter called The Garden of Secrets. So the Garden of Secrets was the 7th chapter in the Dragonflight campaign. Okay, so as always, I cannot show you the lorebook entry directly because it's already been replaced by next campaigns. So I'm going to refer to Wowpedia. Garden of Secrets. A Draconid emissary named Rymak arrived at the Emerald Gardens and earned the trust of the Green Dragonflight. Through an act of betrayal, he revealed himself as a primalist, invading the Emerald Dream to search for the nascent World Tree. Alright, so that's basically all there is to the lorebook entry. Now, the Garden of Secrets chapter was the one that comes before the Dreamer. So that is that brings us to the requirement for this chapter, the Dreamer. So you need to have completed the chapter called Garden of Secrets. Also, there are no further renown tree requirements. So to be able to start the chapter called Garden of Secrets for the first time, you need to have renown level 19 with the Valdraken Accord. That is also the requirement for the Dreamer chapter. So yeah, no further requirements as to renown levels. I'm thinking of something. Am I going to mention it just yet? Nah, I'll mention it a little bit further in the video. Okay, so as always, you need to have completed the main storyline or the first storyline already to be able to pick this quest up for the first time. Just as with the Garden of Secrets chapter, you do not need to meet the renown requirement if you go through this chapter for the second time, the third time, or any consecutive playthroughs. So as you can see, I'm only level 13 with Valdraken Accord, but we already completed the quest line called Garden of Secrets. Now, as you can see, I'm already able to receive a new chapter, indicated by this ornate icon. Let me just think. So yeah, I need to have completed the main or the first chapter, as well as a chapter called Garden of Secrets. In theory, you need to be level 70 as well, but you are going to be level 70 anyway if you already completed Garden of Secrets chapter. Sorry. So yeah, I think that deals with what I was going to say. So yeah, with no further delays, let's get into the chapter called The Dreamer. So we are right now at the Ancient Bough, or just outside the Ancient Bough, at the Onaran Plains. So we just got kicked out by, I think we should be able to see him. Yep, Garrotus, who wanted to protect us from Rymak's, freezing attack. So he being Garrotus, hit us with his tail, knocked us outside of the, grove, or whatever you want to call it, saving us, but getting himself, frozen solid in the process. Okay, so after you have completed the Garden of Secrets chapter, you speak to Merithra, and you get the first quest. There is no, as far as I can remember, there is no breadcrumb quest, so no NPC that shows up and gives you the quest that leads you to Merithra. So as soon as you have completed the Garden of Secrets quest, you can already start the Dreamer. Garden of Secrets chapter, sorry. You can already start the chapter called The Dreamer. I swore that I would keep it safe, and my worst fears have come to pass. So let's refresh our memory. What's the plan again? Rymak and his followers have cut us off from entering Ancient Bough. We cannot reach it from Azeroth or from the Dream. But in the middle of the grove there is a portal. Perhaps that could serve as a back door. There is another way into the Emerald Dream, traveling through the Shadowlands, specifically through Ardenweald. If my mother can travel through the dream and enter Ancient Bough from the other side, then the way can also be opened for us. So we can follow Rymek. We have to try. Rallying nature's allies.
Is it time to go already?
We cannot give in to despair now. We must push forward. We must think of another way through the barrier. First, we need our allies. Countless elementals summoned by Rymek are pouring through the portal. We will need an army that can move in the dream like we can, or one that can be brought in easily. Rally the druids and centaur in Shady Sanctuary. It is time to call upon their oaths to preserve the grove. Muster the druids and gather the empowered anchors in Shady Sanctuary.
A small hope remains. There is more than one way into the dream. Our way in life is closed, but from death.
You mean the theory Gareth has had? Could we do it? Could we bring Ysera back so she could vanquish them all?
Yes. But the price will be great. Someone must take her place in Ardenweald.
Then I should be the one to go. I will tell Ysera. Perhaps I'll join my son in the realms of death.
I will remain. And Somnicus, when you see my mother, tell her that we will be ready when she returns.
Alright, so our objectives are displayed right here. We have an optional, I'm going to take that one. So we speak to Oronus for a lift to Shady Sanctuary. So Oronus is right here. I could just fly there as well. It's no big difference. Care for a lift. Take me up to Shady Sanctuary. So back at Shady Sanctuary, need to look after my pronunciation. We are going to pick up the 3 infused anchors, the ones that Garethus had created while we were speaking to Rymek. So the ones that would be used to keep Ysera in the world of the living. Anchors that will keep her here, or at least inside the dream. Alright, so as soon as you arrive, you take the path I took, you ascend the stairs, and over here we can find the 3 infused anchors. There we go. Now over here we can find Koda Steelclaw, who is, according to the list, the next in line. That is Koda over there.
The wilds will protect us.
To see a grove as ancient as this, so near the heart of the green dragons, it is an honor to be present. Rally to join the fight at Ancient Bough.
Anu Dora.
We will go at once. Good luck. Then all the other druids depart as well. Now the other thing I was going to mention is that Wowhead has some posts on this quest called Rallying Nature's Allies that you will need to have completed the main storyline, or at least the first storyline, in order to be able to speak or to be able to see these NPCs, these 3. Now this no longer seems to be the case, since I have not completed the first campaign on a different character and I was able to go through this quest anyway. So yeah, I did some research before recording this video. I think that may have been fixed. Alright, over here we can find Scout Tomel, so we are going to ascend the stairs again. And ascend the next set of stairs. And here she is.
Out with it.
We swore an oath to the dragons that we'd help them protect their groves, and we're ready to do just that. Rally to join the fight at Ancient Bough.
You'll be back. I'll alert the cons. We will be there to uphold our pledge.
So as we saw on one of the previous videos, the vows had been renewed between the dragons and the centaur. Okay, so we go further ahead. I'm going to mount up just with this one. So we head southwest. We enter the inn. And here you can find Hamul Rune Totem, accompanied by other Cenarian Circle members.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Nature flourishes here, but we must always be ready to defend it. Rally to join the fight at Ancient Bough.
Nature is resilient.
Merithra will have her might at her back. And then they shapeshift into their travel form. All these druids from the Cenarian Circle. Okay, last we head well, north, slightly northwest from the inn, and we meet Somnicus, who is standing right next to a portal.
Why am I awake?
I will go with you into Ardenweald. I will. So yeah, let me try that again. I will go with you into Ardenweald. I will tell Ysera that we need her back, and we know a way to do it. I should be the one who makes the sacrifice. I've lived a long life. I never wanted to live longer than my son. This way, I can atone for Rymek's betrayal and bring back our aspect. Are you with me?
Just let me sleep.
Across the Weald. It is time. I know I said that I was fine, but ever since Solithus' death, it's like I've been missing something essential. I am alive and he is not. That feels wrong. But there might be a way I can set things right. Ysera is the only one who can help us get control of Ancient Bough again. I think I can help bring her back. It's getting harder and harder to cross over. We need to make this count. Tyrande and Malfurion will meet us there. Meet Somnicus at the Grove of Awakening in Ardenweald.
Dream on. It is time. Let us stand before Ysera and face whatever comes.
So yeah, I was kind of struggling there to read what the dialogue said, because I was distracted, to be honest. Anyway, we click the portal to cross into Ardenweald. Portal to Ardenweald. Alright, so now we head south of the portal. We can find Somnicus speaking to Ysera.
Someone else is bound here in my place. Yes, I could return to the dream and protect the gardens from the other side. But my dear old friend, you cannot take my place. You must wait a little longer before you rejoin your son.
Okay, let's speak to Malfurion first.
I must protect the wild.
Much has not felt right since Ysera was cast from the realms of life. It is as if there is a great imbalance striving to be corrected. Who are you? I am Malfurion Stormrage, husband to Tyrande Whisperwind and brother to Illidan. I have lived and dreamed in the forests of Kalimdor since before the Sundering. Throughout the ages I have fought for my people and the lands we call home. One day I hope that I will stand together with Tyrande before the New World Tree, our new home. No matter what happens, she and I share a love that is eternal.
Nature stands with you.
Okay, after we met with Somnicus at the Grove of Awakening, we speak to Ysera. I thought that I would remain here in these boughs forever, but my dreams of soaring above Azeroth have only become stronger. Why can't Somnicus take her place? She just said it, but well. Somnicus cannot offer his life. Instead, someone must bear the bindings that connect me to the Winter Queen and to Ardenweald. Dragons like him, and like his son Solithus, are not predestined to come to Ardenweald. Ardenweald is for powerful nature spirits that may one day be reborn to their own realms. It has happened countless times over, and it will happen countless times again. Only someone who is already part of that cycle may take my place here.
Courage, young one. Hope is never lost.
Greetings. Somnicus has told me of the grave threat in the Emerald Gardens. He has told me of his own part in it, but I'm afraid the solution will not be as simple as he hopes.
The cycle must be preserved.
The price.
Night embrace you, mortal.
I am eager to return to the Emerald Dream and defend the gardens from the Incarnates and their followers. But I cannot leave Ardenweald yet, not with my bond with the Winter Queen. I dare not ask anyone to do this, unless they accept the consequences, as I did. But there is one who could take my place. Witness the decision.
Together we shall prevail.
Ysera, your flight needs you. We need you. Whatever the price may be for your return to Azeroth, name it.
Tyrande.
Tell us.
It's me. I must be the one to stay.
What?
Ysera knows this, though she would never ask it of me.
No. We will find another way.
When she gave her life for mine in Val'sharad, it was not her time. And now, the balance may be restored.
Then I will stay as well. Chandris and the others can...
Tyrande, should everything we hope come to pass, the Kaldorei will need you.
I am so tired, Malfurion. Do not ask this of me. After everything we have endured.
My love, you have always been the strength of our people. They will follow you ever onward, and you will never be alone.
Until I see you again, I will dream of the night we may truly rest together.
Wow, so Malfurion has to sacrifice himself in order for Ysera to return to the Emerald Dream.
Greetings, friend.
It is settled. I will remain in Ardenweald. I remain to protect the dream and all the hope that grows within it. It must be me.
May nature guide your path.
Storm's Rest. Let us go into the Grove of Awakening. The Winter Queen is the only one who can transfer this bond from Ysera to me. I have faith that she will agree. She aided Ysera in a time of desperate need, and now Ysera can help us in turn. If the Winter Queen agrees, I expect that I will not be able to remain awake for long. The weight of the bond will be heavy to bear. In time, I hope that I may wake again and gaze upon the fully grown might of the new tree. Activate the globes of rebirth in the Grove of Awakening.
May the winds be...
Somnicus, return to the gardens and inform my daughter. Once I have reached the dream there, we will open the way for the others.
I will await your return. Then Rymek will pay for what he's done.
So we are to reach the middle of the Grove of Awakening. Somnicus will just walk on and disappear. Just like Malfurion and Ysera and I can't think of her name right now. Tyrande just did.
To this realm are you bound, child of dreams.
My queen, the Emerald Dream and its ancient groves are under attack, and I must go to defend them. In my place, Malfurion Stormrage will stay and fulfill the bond that you used to save me.
Will you accept me in exchange.
Okay, so let's first activate the globes of rebirth, which are these. And while doing so, we channel something in it. I have no idea what it is. Life energy, maybe? Activating globe of rebirth to activating globe of rebirth to prepare the way for Ysera. Next we have to convince the Winter Queen.
We are no strangers to difficult choices.
An oath made must be kept. It is my power that sustained the Child of Dreams when she was in deepest peril. Why should I break that bond? So as you can see, we can skip ahead. You can do so as soon as you have completed this chapter already. I'm not going to do that for this video. Explain that the seed entrusted to Tyrande is in danger. Ysera cannot yet leave this realm to help protect the growing seed. She is bonded to me. Only if there is another, one who also moves by the great cycle, and who is willing to trade their place for hers, may she go. Then they must bear the weight of the bond. Point out that Malfurion Stormrage has volunteered to take Ysera's place in Ardenweald. Does he understand the import and gravity of this sacrifice? That he may long sleep under the boughs of Ardenweald, away from his love and his people, until Ysera once more returns and renews this bond? Accept the Winter Queen's terms.
Then your pledge is made. The Court of Night. Go with the blessings of the wilds.
And then Malfurion and Tyrande disappear. Okay, so next we speak to Ysera in the Grove of Awakening, while she is standing in this swirly of energy.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
It has been done. Malfurion will sleep here in my stead, and Tyrande will watch over her people as she has capably done for millennia before. Now we must ready ourselves. When I cross over into the Emerald Dream, there will be a brief window when you can join me. Are you ready?
Night embrace you, mortal.
Step into the life. We mustn't delay. I can feel the energies of rebirth surging in me. I am ready to cross back into the Emerald Dream. From the realms of death into life. Follow me through the gate of Awakening, and we will race across the Dreamway to Ancient Bough. I expect there will be some resistance within, so be on your guard. Fight your way across the Emerald Dreamway with Ysera and enter Ancient Bough.
The cycle must stand back, my friend. I think it's time to spread my wings.
The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more.
And there goes the former aspect of the green Dragonflight, the massive dragon. So next we go and stand here in the circle and we click crossover. Crossover into the Emerald Dream. And we have made it into the Emerald Dreamway. Now, next up we clear the Emerald Dreamway, so we get a progress bar. We place the first infused anchor, the second infused anchor, and the third infused anchor. So over here there should be the first... No, over here.
Place the anchors, and I will try to find my way to you in the dream.
I mean, my character is small, but not that small. You can find me! So in the Emerald Dream, you can walk on water, healing for 5% every 4 seconds. Alright, so let's see if these have any pockets. Oh yeah. Nothing big, well. You know how I am. Oh, these do have a lot of health. To try and remember the keybinds again. So
The enemy's forces spread. They are searching for something. But this place is a verdant labyrinth, and it will take time to find what they seek.
So over here we can find the second anchor. So I'm gonna skip ahead to those and walk over the water. Since you can do so in the Emerald Dreamway. Let's see, I don't think I can sap this, nope. Blind. Okay, let's try. Oh, okay. So that bleed is, or that poison, prevents me from CCing that one. The dragons keep secrets. Don't we all?
Strange. My connection with the dream feels different somehow.
Now, I can't quite remember if I pointed that out, or if we were even able to see that yet, but there is something weird about Ysera in her dragon form. Not sure if it was like that already in the Shadowlands campaign. Okay, so in this cave we can find the third infused anchor. Let's see. Nice. The power will be ours.
I require a target.
Right, so third anchor, or infused anchor placed.
There. That is the path to the Ancient Bough. Let us break their grasp on the grove.
And as you might have heard, there's Ysera flying in. She goes all the way over there. Alright, so that is where we will be going once we complete this quest. Okay, so breaking these frost shards gives you 4% progress. So let's destroy the others too. Alright, so let's kill Frost Element or Elemental. See how much progress that gives. So that gives 5% progress. These are all different elementals. Oh well, let's give it a try. Needs to be in front of you. Well, it's below me. Doesn't that count? So that was, I didn't really check, 6%. That's just a little bit more. Oh, I'm no longer water walking. Okay, let's see how much we get from killing a summoner. Give it to us. And of course, the poison wore off again.
range.
Come to think of it, I didn't actually check the progress bar. A bit of a fail, but well, no big deal. So let's do that again. This time focus on this one and check the progress bar. So that's 8%. So yeah, the normal NPCs, the elementalists, give the most progress. Or provide the most progress. Since we saw these can, or their, oh, my damage can splash over, I'm going to combine these, or at least pull them at the same time, I mean. There we go. Okay, so next we cross over into Ancient Bough. Dream Portal. Cross over into Ancient Bough. Alright, what we are seeing is something that we should not be seeing. So, if you get stuck into this phase, yeah, I mentioned on other videos that I am recording this in or during later patches, so this is part of a next chapter. You can abandon the quest called Call of the Dream to get into the correct phase. As you can see, you got this phase out. And last time Sarah was here in her dragon form. Okay, let's fly out for a second. Like I said, I did some research for this one. So as soon as I abandoned that quest, Sarah was right there. But of course, why would things go the right way? Okay, let's go to Ancient Bough, Shady Sanctuary for a second. I might actually have to turn the quest in with the wrong Ysera first. Right. Let's go back. There she is. So that is what we were supposed to be seeing. She's already being attacked by several elementalists, and she just, well, breathes them into submission. No, she breathes them into
dreams.
Oh well, she just slaughters them. It is worse than I feared. I can destroy the ice that surrounds the grove. There are too many enemies upon us, and we need to find a way to bring down the barrier that keeps the others out. We must work quickly and vanquish these foes, so Merithra and the others can reinforce us.
Night embrace you, mortal.
And then this one comes back. So as you can see, you're going to have to
we shall prevail.
abandon it a few times.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
We are so close now. The Primalists must be stopped and the dream restored. Even if it is not I who has the power to restore it. Thank you for the follow. Thin the veil.
Courage, young one. Hope is never lost.
There must be a way to lower the barrier from within this grove. I sense several points around us that strengthen it. If you can deactivate enough of those, we should be able to lower it the rest of the way, so the others may join us. Deactivate barrier moorings in Ancient Bough. So lower it the rest of the way, so it's been lowered already.
The cycle must be preserved.
As you can hear in my intonation. I'm not sure about that, but well.
Together we shall prevail.
Our full strength. We need reinforcements, and quickly. But Merithra cannot yet join us in the grove because of the barrier. We will need to manage both from here within the dream. Slay these primalists and take anything you need from them, so we can melt those ice prisons and free the grove guards. Free emerald scale guards and wardens.
Courage, young one. Hope is never lost.
Alright. So, we have several objectives right now. Collect volatile Frostfire, free Garrotus, and free 4 emerald scale guards or wardens. So let's start with Garrotus right here. So like Sarah said, we are to pick up anything that they drop, anything that may be useful. And we got the volatile Frostfire. Both cold and hot to the touch. Good for melting ice without harming what's within or inside.
Thank you. Is that... Grandmother? It worked! You're back! But you are different. What happened to you?
Hello, grandson. We will speak of that soon. But tell me, where is the one who betrayed you?
Rymek went to Lunadane. Why would he go there?
He must seek what Merithra has hidden just beyond. We must hurry.
Okay, so I may have to point out to you that we are now in the Emerald Dream. So that kind of confused me because it looks just the same, with just a green hue. Green mist. So, is the Emerald Dream actually just a different reality? Is it located in the same area as we usually are, but yeah, like I said, a different reality? Very weird. Okay, so more volatile Frostfire. So every time you get one, you get to free one person. What's wrong with the Sarah? Why is she different now? Oh yeah, and as you can see, there is someone standing next to this thing. So that is a barrier mooring. I had to activate 6 of those to weaken the barrier surrounding the Ancient Bough. Whoops. So we avoid getting hit by that. Actually, where did this one come from? Guessing he was the one patrolling earlier. Okay. So over here. Oh, I missed the mooring, but well, no big deal. You can find. Give it to us! So we can find another elementalist.
I need to target something first.
And we can free another warden. Thank you. We have to hurry. The primalists haven't found whatever they're looking for yet. Another of these. So I think that these will not drop the volatile Frostfires, since they are not marked as relevant. Your ways are doomed. She does protect a barrier mooring. Come to think of it, I could have just CC'd him, but well. why not test out if they drop the Frostfire? So I think the same goes with this one. However, this one is stronger. So let's interrupt that one. Frost Barrage. Good thing they are not too strong altogether. But no drop. So that could indicate that these do not drop it at all. Or that I'm being unlucky. Alright, so as you can see, at some point there will be no moorings left or no enemies left. We'll have to move a bit further out of the area. Find more. Alright, so I'm going to fly over here. You can also find some over there in the water. And sticky. Should have landed nearby. Okay, one more volatile Frostfire, and we need one more. Oh yeah, there's more over here. Didn't actually come this way last time around. So I can CC that one if needed.
Too far away.
Let's kill this one first. Nope. Let's try then.
I need to target something first.
Nope. Okay, so let's see if we can get something from that one. No. Okay, so turns out we'll have to go the other way after all. So once you leave over here, nah, I'm gonna ignore that one. As you can see, there is more enemies on this side, or on this side as well. Where storms failed, we rise. No idea what you mean by that. We created storms. Actually, yeah, they did on the pre-patch. Actually, yeah, these can be, yeah, elemental storms. Would say considered storms, but they are in fact storms. Okay, back to Ysera and Garithus.
What have you dreamed lately?
So our full strength was the quest where we had to secure reinforcements by getting them out of the ice blocks.
Find anything interesting?
Thank you for breaking me out. I can't believe Ysera is actually here, back in the dream, just like in my theory. I'd dearly love to ask her 10,000 questions, but I have to focus. There's still the problem of Rymek, but I saw where he was headed to, just as he caught me in ice. He's after something in the dream, something powerful. I don't know what, but we have to reach him before he finds whatever it is.
Farewell.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
That should do it. The barrier is about to come down. Soon the others will be able to join us in the Emerald Dream and we can fight together again.
The cycle must be preserved.
Reunited once again. That should be enough. I can sense the others just on the outside of the grove, ready to enter the dream. When you're ready, speak to me, and I will break the ice walls and bring down the dome. I hope that my changes will not dishearten the flight. We will not be done, but we will be all together again. Speak with Visera to lower the barrier.
The time for the world tree to bloom draws near, and our enemies are gathered.
Shh, Merithra, don't say it. I'm going to abandon this one again. There we go.
My long slumber has ended.
I'm ready.
The cycle.
Something is different. You have been touched by death.
Come, we must fly with all haste to Lunadane. That is the last line of defense, where our enemy's fate will be sealed.
Rymek must pay for what he's done. I will not let him reach the World Tree.
We should all fly together, Somnicus.
Let him go. Only he can absolve his anger now. We each have our own part and our own power.
So as you can see, this one is quite incessant on being accepted. Okay, the others are gone now. So as you can see, there's an entire army of green dragons, and there should be Centaur as well, but well, ready to begin the fight against Rymek.
What would you ask of me?
I cannot believe it. All that I could have hoped for. She is here, but I can tell that she's changed. I do not know what this means, and I fear we do not have much time to ponder it. We must go after Rymek.
Rest well. May your dreams be peaceful.
And that is where I will end this video. So with this cliffhanger, I will leave you pondering on what will happen to Rymek. So that will be for a next video. So yeah, let's think about what we did in this chapter. So basically at the start we spoke to Merithra, and she said that we would have to find another way into the Ancient Bough. First, however, we would have to rally our allies. So we also, while rallying, we also picked up some of the infused anchors to use to bind Visera to the Emerald Dream. And after rallying all the forces, we spoke to Somnicus, who led us into Ardenweald. So we'd have to enter the Ancient Bough to the Shadowlands. Over there, Somnicus had already informed Visera of the plan, but she said that this plan would not work, or at least the part where Somnicus would take her place. That's because the person who takes her place would have to be strongly connected to nature, and dragons are not inherently connected to nature, so they are not well, automatically destined to go to Ardenweald. Next, she hesitantly informed who could, however, take her place. That would be Malfurion. Even though Tyrande was not happy with this, Malfurion convinced her that this was the best thing to do, and that Tyrande would have to continue leading the Kaldorei, so the Night Elves. After we well, after Malfurion took her place, we entered the Emerald Dreamway together with Ysera. So her connection, or her well, rebirth, allowed a small window where we could enter the Emerald Dreamway. And we placed the infused anchors, and while doing so we cleared out most of the primalists. After that we entered the we exited the Emerald Dreamway and entered the Ancient Bough, where we saw that the place was infested with elementalists. That was, well, to be expected, I guess. So yeah, the plan where we had to enter Ancient Bough through the other way had succeeded, but we still had to clear the dome, or the barrier around Ancient Bough. To do so, or to weaken the barrier, we would have to take out some moorings, and we would need some allies to, well, continue fighting, I guess, or to keep them off Ysera while she shatters the barrier. To get some reinforcements, we had to remove our allies from their icy prisons using items held by the primalists. After that, we had enough power to break the barrier down, and doing so reunited Ysera with Merithra, as well as the rest of the green Dragonflight. So as we can see, in the next video we are going to these have phased in again. We are going to go after Rymek. So yeah, no idea how that will turn out yet. If you want to know, be sure to check out this next video as well. I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you will do so. Check out the next video. See ya!